Welcome to a special edition, sort of big announcement edition of Love and Brief. I love doing these, Lola.
Yay!
Yeah, I know.
This is so exciting.
Because there's new news, there's fun things to share, and this is about as hot off the press as it gets.
Heck yeah.
We found out, here it is, it's Sunday morning when we're recording, Sunday afternoon, and we found out that CAPCon, which went on sale yesterday afternoon, sold out the hotel rooms sold out in 2 hours.
Isn't that nuts?
It was nuts. And then there was even more news to come today about the adjacent hotel, the backup hotel. And then today, right now, like literally right now, the general badges are going on sale for people who don't need a hotel room. It's crazy to think how fast this is sold. So I thought, let's get Nito, let's get Kane on and immediately just talk about what happened, what are the numbers like, what are we excited about, and then is there any information people should know, and just put this out super fast.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right.
Should we get our friends on?
Let's do it.
They're already on.
They're already on. Do you want to introduce our friends?
Yeah, I would love to. Like you said, we have Kane and we have Nito. So Kane is the convention lead for CAPCon. Nito is the deputy admin lead.
Yep.
And I don't know that we're doing like a normal thing, but I don't know that we need to talk about our love, but if you guys want to say a hello and what you're excited about right now, why don't we start with you, Kane? Hello, welcome to Love and Brief.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to be here.
What are you excited about right now? What are you stoked about?
CAPCon 2026. I'm incredibly excited. I am, CAPCon 2026.
I was floored, and we'll get to those numbers here in a minute.
Yeah.
And Nita, what about you? What are you excited about?
I'm excited that we built something at the community request that works better than anything we've ever done. But for a couple of minor hiccups that we've sorted out really quickly, it worked exactly as designed. And we can talk about that more once we get into it. But this was a phenomenal uplift by our software team.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, they are gods walking amongst mere mortals.
I love it. I think the portal is great.
It's working great.
Yeah.
And yesterday when there was like a 10-minute period where I and probably everybody else on Earth freaked out because it's like I got this weird screen and I was like, oh no, and I got on Reddit, and by the time I had posted and said, is anybody else getting this? It was already fixed. Like it was like a handful of minutes. And then it was waiting room time that led me through to ticket buying time. It went exactly as you promised it would.
There was a little noise for the wait list.
It even gave me like a verb, like, a little audio. Yeah. I mean, and it was super descriptive. Like, this is what's going to happen next. You're going to sit in the waiting room, and then you're going to get a little audio signal.
And as we all know, we kind of freak out because we're like, we gotta get
for sure.
But
sure.
I think it was pretty seamless.
Yeah.
Even though we were all freaking out about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
We
the
even
anxiety
had
was all
some
on my end.
feedback. We've even had some feedback about this go round, and I think we have plans to make it like even more apparent that just take a breath. Yes, you're in the waiting room. Yes, you haven't lost connection. Everything is going to be fine. One thing that we did, and we said this, but I don't know if everybody realized it, we built the waiting room so that everyone would get collected in a pool, and then we would shuffle the pool and start loading people in from the shuffled queue.
Yeah.
And that was specifically designed to avoid the complaints that we had in the past about battle of the fastest clickers or, fiber optic internet gets you badges to CAPCon and everyone else loses out. We specifically built this to avoid that. And it worked exactly as intended. Now, the upside of that is it gets the most people, the most opportunities for a fair chance to get a badge in a room. The downside is, of course, we have some people who are bummed that they've been to CAPCon a number of times before and weren't able to get selected because of just the incredible amount of demand. And to those people, I would highly recommend considering getting involved as volunteers or staff or presenters or any other number of ways to get involved. Because, of course, we want to make sure that folks who help make the convention great have an opportunity to be part of the magic.
So there were people who they signed on the right time, they got put in the queue, and just didn't get randomly picked.
There's just more people than there are rooms.
Yeah, more people than rooms.
It's pure math.
Which is actually true every time that you sell out.
Every year. It's just that this time we shuffled it as opposed to having it be however fast you are.
Yeah, you were randomly unlucky instead of too slow unlucky. Yeah. So I want to talk about the numbers. Kane, I mean, bring us some good news. How many folks signed up for CAPCon already?
So don't have we do not have a super specific handle on that because currently badges are selling. We're recording
now.
while the badge only sales are going. Yeah,
At this very
we're
moment.
somewhere over 1,000 at this point, all in.
Say that number again.
Somewhere over 1,000 all in.
Okay.
With the different ones. Well on our way to. There will be over 2,000 people. Don't know what the end result number will be, but there'll be mainly right now everyone who's bought a room, or all the room captains, they have access to roommate badges. We're working through that process. They'll have that access for months. It will be so. Given that, we don't really know exactly how many of those will be bought. And so, we don't have a super great handle on the exact number of people and badges currently, but we're over 1,000 at this point, and well on our way to 2,000, which it'll be over a 2,000 person event. Yeah.
That's amazing. How many rooms
The biggest
is that?
CAPCon that we've ever done was 1,500 people, right?
Right.
It was about somewhere between 1,500 and 1,600 on site, closer to 1,500. Yep, exactly.
Wow.
Yep.
And how many hotel rooms sold?
So we don't. It rounds to 1,000. Let's put it that way.
Okay, so that's the number of rooms. That's not.
Yep.
I mean, in the end, if everybody gets a couple of roommates, that is well over 2,000 people because it's 1,000 rooms.
Wow. So that's
Well,
in the host
it's
hotel
not, it does
and
not,
the backup?
It rounds to 1,000.
It rounds to 1,000. Yeah.
It is. There are over 500 rooms.
Okay.
Kind of thing. It'll end up being. There are again hundreds of rooms that need to be figured out internally in terms of volunteer things, presenters, staff, vendors, all that kind of stuff. So as that gets figured out, there are over 500 rooms total sold.
Cool.
We sold basically just about twice as many rooms as we've ever sold for CAPCon in the past.
Oh my goodness! And you did it all in 2 hours.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep.
And what about the backup hotel? What's the status on that?
So that is effectively within the same over 500 rooms total between the two things. We've sold the full allotment that we have available right now for both hotels. We're working on getting the full information about how that'll all work out later this month.
Does it mean anything special that we sold all of that allocation, Kane?
For the backup?
Like I said, we'll get the
Overflow,
specific
maybe.
information out later this month. In all likelihood, there'll be some very exciting details about how that'll work, about what we'll be able to do.
He's so coy, this one. So coy.
Well, I am guessing that if people want to learn more about that, they can go subscribe to the CAPCon Capcast, where I'm sure that we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, and actually, I totally appreciate that you can't nail it down yet because remember when we had to cancel the previous cap, everybody said, well, why did you say anything if it wasn't 100%? So I totally understand why you don't want to commit to saying anything special about that. But it is encouraging that if the allotted number of rooms sold out, that's a really encouraging stat for both the
amazing.
main hotel and the backup hotel.
Well, I don't know if we should say backup, maybe overflow.
Overflow, is that the word?
All right.
Yeah,
Backup.
backup.
Second.
The second hotel.
Second hotel.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow.
And tell me about the geography. If somebody is in the second hotel, how close are they?
They'll spend a little bit under a minute outside to get between the two.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just long enough to put on your Nilla clothes and walk across the street, and then you're good. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. So, are there any sort of? I know right now badges are on sale. I know there's the roommate thing where you're holding rooms for roommates that you've guaranteed holding rooms for roommates, in spite of the other badges being on sale. That, like, for instance, I got a room. I can invite, in my case, up to 3 roommates to my room. Hey, you want a room with me, Lola? Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, you're in.
I already got my
So
bed.
those are guaranteed, right? That's not something people have to jump on today. Is there any other guidance that you want to offer to people on timing or badges or rooms or updates, anything?
So I would say that biggest thing is if badges are still on sale, they have not quite. Yeah, like I said, we're recording while they're on sale. They haven't sold out currently. But if they are still on sale, grab them. Once there's a decent chance that again later this year that there will be small numbers of badges, and then for people who only have badges who haven't had a chance to secure a room, there'll be a decent chance that there are small numbers of rooms that trickle out throughout the year, kind of thing. But this right now, this is your best chance to secure a badge, and that's by far and away your best chance to get a room later. And yeah, just generally speaking, even if badges are currently sold out, then still sign up for your portal account, get vetted. That's the best way to keep information, keep up to date on information. And yeah,
that was a big help having already been vetted, so I could just sign onto the portal and click go and get my badge.
One thing that I'll note is we work really, really hard, and I'm actually really, really proud of this, to put stuff back in the pool as it becomes available. So like Kane said, that includes badges if people are canceling their badges after badges sell out. That includes rooms. If people cancel their rooms or decide that they're rooming with someone else or what have you, once we've made sure that that availability is back open up, we have a process for making sure those get put back in the pool. And if you have a badge or if you have an existing room and you want to upgrade, you can swap between them at any time, and we account for the amount that you've already spent. So it's a seamless process. And then your old room gets put back in the pool for other people too. So we're committed to making sure that we have as many people as possible get opportunities to attend CAPCon. And the best way to make sure that you have those opportunities is to have that account vetted and created on the portal, just like we've talked about. The only other thing that I want to say is we know that there are minor difficulties for some folks sending out and accepting the roommate badge codes at the moment. That is something we're aware of. We're working on it. It'll get fixed. You have plenty of time. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
so don't freak out.
Let's talk about that because, so badges might get sold out today, quote unquote sold out, but that doesn't count roommate badges. That's its own
separate
bucket
pools.
of badges.
That's right.
Yeah. So even if all the individual badges sell, you still have roommate badges. We specifically
accounted for every room can have up to 3 roommates, and those roommate badges only get added into the general pool after we're pretty sure nobody is going to claim them.
Yeah. So like somebody like
which
me,
is like a while from now.
Right. If it's just Lola and I've already sent her invite. Let's say I sit on it for a couple of weeks and I don't want to invite anybody else. Those 2 could go back into a pool. 2 more people can now have badges to CAPCon.
Correct. Yep. Exactly. That will happen.
And we'll put out announcements about this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like exactly that process, but it won't be a couple weeks. It'll probably be longer than that, but outside of that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
That was going to be my question is how will we know? Will there be an announcement, or do we just sort of need to keep checking the portal when rooms and batches and things in the upcoming months pop up? How will we know that's happening?
The people who have historically been able to pick stuff up as it's been returned to the pools, even before we did this on the portal, are the people who are checking it incessantly, because they're just always going to happen to beat our announcements no matter how diligent we are. We're talking about whether it makes sense to have a system where people can predictably know when stuff goes back into the pool so that they can like have a chance to get on and have like mini releases similar to how we're doing the waiting room now, or whether we should just do it ad hoc. And so that'll be determined, and we'll probably put something out about it. But if you are a determined person who specifically wants something, it's certainly not going to hurt you to check the portal on a regular basis, because we'll be updating it with other information and stuff too. So there's plenty to discover, and it will serve you well to be in the know.
Ah, I see. So even before you have the time to put together an announcement about a batch of rooms, there may be individual opportunities. People could just jump in there, they see something and can jump on it.
I'm not going to promise that, but it's possible.
It's possible.
Cool.
Okay. That's good. And people are getting, I know I check my email. That's usually how I find out that things are happening. Are there other ways people are supposed to get announcements? Check the portal, check your email. Is there any other way to keep up on Cap News?
We have been making a diligent effort, and kudos to Kane for doing such a great job with Capcast, to start putting out announcements in as many formats as possible.
Yep.
So this means email, this means FetLife, this means social media. This means the portal. And we're going to try to keep information and announcements on Capcast as well. So no matter how you prefer to get your news, you'll get it one way or another. I will say that checking email in the portal is most likely to be the fastest and most up-to-date way to get that information. But we will endeavor to spread the news wide and far.
Great.
How many total? What is the total capacity of CAPCon 2026?
Somewhere around up to 3,000 or so badges. Possibly more, possibly less, but somewhere in that ballpark.
Can you imagine?
It's gonna be like
you
double.
imagine?
It's gonna be like double cap.
3,000
Basically
people.
Yep, double.
Double size.
That's so exciting. That's so exciting.
Double stuff Oreo.
Yeah.
I am thrilled. Is there anything else you guys want to share? We just wanted to get this out quick and make sure everybody knew kind of the where's and what's. Is there anything else you guys want to share?
No,
I'm really excited about the theme. I think we should talk about the theme.
Talk theme.
I think Adventures in Wonderland is such a great theme. I think specifically for the fact that this is a location that a lot of people still haven't seen yet, and that we might have even more new exciting things to play with this year. And there's a lot of opportunities to do cool events and to have themed stuff. And so if anyone has ideas, you're welcome to send them into the contact page. We always love contributions from the community. This is an event by the community for the community, and we can't wait to deliver on such an awesome opportunity.
Are you thinking about theme costumes, Lola?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Obviously.
very excited. I love this theme, Wonderland. I think
She's going to be the Mad Queen at least one day, right?
Got to.
What are you implying?
I will.
But I am all about a costume, so
Yeah.
there will be something, I'm sure. I think this is a fun theme. I'm excited about it.
Instead
too.
of off with their heads, it's going to be on with their diapers.
On with
their
their
diapers.
dips.
I need to start working on a Mad Hatter outfit. That could be a lot of fun.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that could be a lot. And gives me a great excuse to ingest a lot of mercury.
And I feel no, don't do that.
Is it mercury? Is that what they did it with?
The Hatter. Yes, that's why they're mad.
Oh, right.
But I think this is a great theme for like really anyone. Like, because I'm not a little, and but this still is fun and whimsical and like plays into like my imagination
for sure
outside of that space. So
for sure,
I think it's great.
Well, this is spectacular, friends. We're really looking forward to it. You got a whole year to plan, which is amazing.
That's the part that I'm most excited about too.
I know.
Honestly. Giving the people, giving the staff, my staff, the time and such to plan around this. I am over the moon excited about this, and this is going to be so much fun. Like, it's just going to be incredible.
It is bigger than ever.
I'm just grateful
more
that
planning
Kane
time.
fought so hard for us to make this happen. I mean, he has been working non-stop to try to get 26 dates, even I think before we finished SideQuest. So the man is just unbelievable in terms of his dedication to our staff. And it's this dedication that's allowed us to pull off, again, the most rooms that we've ever sold for CAPCon. Almost certainly going to be the largest CAPCon ever, with a theme that everyone can get excited about, and more than a healthy amount of time to plan.
Yeah, that's a huge win all the way around. And it's a win for attendees like me to have a year to plan, to know exactly when it's going to be, where it's going to be, to know that I've got my room secure. Like, having this type of time is a huge benefit. So
Well, and it's also like a cool, fun thing to look forward to. So,
now I have a year to look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Thank you both. Thanks for all that you're doing. And thanks for hopping on real quick to talk about selling out CAPCon. I know there will be lots of announcements to come, and I'm certain future episodes of Love and Brief as we prepare for our adventures in Wonderland.
Yes, thank you
for
so
having us.
much.
Don't forget to tune into CAPcast.
Tune in to CAPcast. All right, we'll see you guys on our next episode
Bye.
of Love and Brief.